Ariel mentions you again. Today's show at 4:23:35. Okie dokie. What was it? 4:23. All right. Yeah, it's pretty bonkers stuff, folks. Yeah, don't make it a habit where he constantly has to mention shit, you know what I'm saying? W Ronda for Joe and Habib take. Yeah, based Ronda Rousey for those. But then the glazing of Dana was just unacceptable. Unacceptable stuff.
That organization. What else, Frankie? What else?
People forget, man. If it wasn't for random drug
People
testing,
forget,
we would have
man.
never gotten John Jones.
Impression of Izzy telling Kai to drop the Maori thing. Kai, you've got to drop this Maori bullshit. Nobody believes it anymore. He didn't mention me. He just said people forget, man. Thank you for the fight. That is my saying, but still. Impression of Dana blowing a fighter's contract on a BJ hand to impress Steiner. Yeah. Yeah, I just fucking spent fucking Clay Guida's new fucking check on Baccarat. We lost it. I mean, come on. You put how much down on fucking SWAT, Steve? How the fuck do you even do that? Yeah, man. Yeah, I fucking spent 10K on slots. Yeah, I'm fucking retarded, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, dude. Fucking insane. Absolutely insane, dude. Fuck, dude. Oh, God. God, I was stressing. I lost 10K on the slots. How do you even fucking do that shit? What? Dana, God, you're fucking saving my ass, Dana. God. No, don't mention it. Don't mention it, Steve. Come on. You're a fucking animal, kid. Come on. God, you have no idea how much you're fucking saving me, Dana. That's funny, dude. That's funny. Who's that? You guys know that? Holy shit, that's funny. Oh. Bradley Martin. That's funny. You're fucking hilarious. You're hilarious. So funny. Oh. Holy shit, dude. That's funny. You're fucking hilarious. God, shut up, Brad. Come on. I'm down 100K here. Come on. Fuck. Come on. Oh, fuck. That's fucking funny. Give me obscure impressions. Rate Connor versus Tony Ferguson. I mean, come on. Isn't Steiny fucking awesome, kids? Come on. Proceeds to send him 100K. Yeah. I got you. Hey. You guys, are they your markers? You're down 100 fucking K? Don't mention it, kid. Wow, Dana, you're fucking saving me. Dana's fucking saving my ass, chat. Fuck. Fucking Uncle Dana, dude. Dude, he's so fucking awesome. Dana, we fucking did it. Thank you for the 3. We brought it back. I did watch that gambling session that he had with that football player, where they made crazy money. That was pretty wild. Mike Tyson will be like, and sometimes the devil can't get you. And sometimes the devil can't get you. So he sends people who can. And motherfuckers like Joe Rogan will glaze him for it. Wow. You're deep, man. 700K likes on a YouTube short. It's actually insane what a philosopher he's become. And sometimes you gotta understand yourself before you can understand other people. Wow, dude. It's actually insane that Mike is one of the most intelligent men of our time. And sometimes you gotta wake up in the morning. Or you're gonna wake up at night. Wow, dude. Mike Tyson, dude. God, he's a genius. Black guy being coherent. Just like, oh my God, dude. This is insane. And sometimes you don't wake up. You're gonna wake down. Thank you for the impression of Dana taking questions about Guru running the UFC. What? MMA Guru? I mean, come on, you guys. Let's keep it serious here. Bro, UFC posted JDM versus Bilal. All the top comments of Bilal strikings, I fucking hate it, dude. And they say Bilal's boring. Not a single comment praising JDM. The hordes of them have had too many children. Thank you for the $5, dude. We are no more in this earth. It's terrifying. All of the top comments are about it. I literally was going to tweet that and say all the top comments are praising Bilal. It fucking pisses me off, man. And not the guy who fucking battered him. You know? It's fucking annoying. Don't give it a 2. Did you watch TJ versus Cody live? Who did you have in both fights? Cody Garbrandt. Yeah, I had TJ in both fights, and he won both fights. But yeah. Yeah, I had Dillashaw to win. I was Team Dillashaw in that whole thing. I thought Cody was like a dumb fucking meathead retard. Bully, in a way. So I didn't really like Cody Garbrandt back then. I know TJ obviously ended up popping, but yeah, I didn't like Cody at all back then. Not whatsoever. I don't know why the MMA scene were like siding with him. It just seemed like TJ moved the gym and then they all just cried about it. So I was Team TJ throughout that whole build-up. It was a very lonely time, but I was. Guru, random question. What do you think of those who have social anxiety and have problems with speech? I dealt with that when I was younger, but over time I overcame it. What's your experience? What's my experience with like dealing with social anxiety? I don't know. I feel like certain amount of societies, I don't even know what to say about it, man. I'm retarded. I don't know. I feel like there's a certain level of social deprecation that can give you like a superpower in like social interactions. Because you know you're never going to meet anyone for a second time because of how antisocial you are. So it kind of takes away a lot of the pressure. Most of the time you get a bit nervous because you think, what's someone going to say about someone or anything like that. So there's like a level of like not doing it that makes it a lot easier to do because you just sort of don't really care about it as much. But I think you're pretty gay if you're like genuinely scared to speak at like a drive-through. You're just a bitch, I think. In that case, you're a bitch. But I get it in terms of like being away from everyone for years because I didn't speak to anyone for like 5 years. But, you know, it is what it is. Maybe you're the problem. I don't know. Incel. Can I give it a 10? No, I don't know, dude. I feel it, but you'll be all right, man. You'll be all right. What do you think your next impression is? I don't know yet. What are these dumb... You guys are bots these days, man. I don't like going live anymore. I feel like nearly every other message in the chat is just like not even of any substance anymore, man. I know it used to be... I know it is similar sometimes, but fucking hell, I don't know what my next impression's going to be. Who is it going to be? I don't know. How am I supposed to answer that in any way? Man. Jesus. Jones Garn is much more interesting to look back on now with all that's coming to light. Keep the absolute schizos tonight. Yeah, I just feel like I don't even understand half the donos anymore. Like, I used to get them, but I don't understand anymore. Lucas taking a break again. Damn. That is such bad timing. I don't want to say why, but that's really bad timing. When did he say that? Surely he's taking a break until... Like what? Another announcement from Lucas Tracy. Hang on a second here. Announcement. Hey guys, I'm going to be taking another break from YouTube. Over the last few months, I've been feeling increasingly burnt out as balancing content creation with other endeavors has been getting more difficult. So instead of forcing things, I'm going to take some time away to recharge and refocus. I want to thank you guys for the continued support. I'm always grateful. All right. There you go. Lucas needs to check his DMs, by the way. Check your DMs, Lucas. Because you can't retire right now. Just one more, Lucas. You need to check your DMs. Trust me. If Lucas retired because of your DMs, only you fault. I mean, I did DM him and then he retired, so maybe that's what it was. But dude, Lucas, you can't miss out on this opportunity, man. I'm telling you. Come on, man. Norm Macdonald impression? Hey, you know, he was in Northern Canada. You expected a joke from my cardiologist? I can't remember what other jokes he says. Yeah, you know, this reminds me of a story about old Tender Brand. What a battle axe. I don't know. Yeah, you know. I don't know. I can't remember any lines on the spot of his, but he has loads, doesn't he? Yeah, you know. Thank you for the 2. Impression of South Park JD Vance rigging Tom versus Gun 2. I didn't watch it. Brr, brr, brr. People forget, man. John Pork's calling me. Vince Morales said he was offered $70K to fix a fight, and Lando Venata said he was offered 7 times to fix a fight. There's going to be big news soon. Dude, I might have to make a whole video about this, but it's too late in the day. But yeah, nuts, innit? Crazy. Impression of McGregor trying to fix a fight. I'm going to snap me leg in round 2, yeah? We went live, perfect time. My shit job will fly now. Thanks, no problem. Thank you for the £2. Impression of Dana saying he's going to do going to federal fucking prison after the fight payoff was revealed. I don't know if it's going to be anything to do with the UFC or if they know about it, but let me just tell you this. Gone against Jones, there's no fucking way he had that little resistance on the ground. There's a lot to discuss about fights that have gone down. Ever wonder why someone just don't shoot a fucking takedown when they're a grappler, chat? Ever notice why? Ever felt like you always say in a fight, why the fuck would he do that? Why the hell did he do that? That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Ever wonder why Kelvin Gastelum shot a takedown on Israel Adesanya? It's insane, man. So weird. Fights are so fucking weird. Blanchfield Fiora even, yeah. Shevchenko glazing Rogan. And this is... Oh, that's what you meant. And this is a tough man. Very good hunter. Damn, 13 months is about time in character. We have top rigged moments in the UFC. Gaethje fake KOs, Dustin fakes as well. Thug Rose not killing Esparza. True. You think Vallejos gets past Giga Chikadze? No. Thank you for the $2. Yeah, I do think he does. He'll win. My boy, we are going to destroy Giga Chikadze. We are going to be ranked number 15. Diaz versus Lawler too. Yeah, I reckon that Lawler was paid to take it light on him. I agree with that. This really makes you think about the bad judges, refs, the allowing back of the headshots, cage grabs. All of this is insane, yeah. It's so crazy. Jones Gunn is much more interesting to look back on now with all that's coming to light. I know there's a lot of fights that you can go back on and start to see a little bit differently. Why would they do that? What was the fucking thinking there? Why would he ever do that? Why would the ref do that? All of these moments that you can look back on and just think, fucking hell. If you've ever bet on UFC fights, you know it's obvious some fights are rigged. I've felt it many times. Dude, so many times. And you know what, chat? Yes or no? Especially on weak Apex cards that no one's going to be watching. Especially on weak Apex cards that nobody's going to be watching. When was Shayilan Nurdiembeke versus Derek Minner? What card was that on? That was Mitchell versus Evloev. That had a co-main of Magny Rodriguez. Feature fight of Minner versus Nurdiembeke. Again, at the time, a very, very weak Apex card. It's always weak Apex cards, but this wasn't Mitchell Evloev. It actually ended up being Marina Rodriguez versus Amanda Lemos. It's the last time there was a scandal. It was Marina Rodriguez, Amanda Lemos, main event of the Apex. Very weak cards is when this seems to come up. Very, very weak cards. I think Garn Jones was rigged as well. I do. Do you think the reason John was ducking Tom was because Tom would not take a dive for the UFC and John's legacy? I know, yeah, I agree. Yeah, that might have been it. That might have been the confusion. I think that Tom took the loophole out of the rigged Garn fight. He was paid $10 million to lose and said if he doesn't lose this fight, they're going to find some like failed PED test on him. And he was like worried about it. So when he got eye poked, he thought, this is it. This is the loophole that I've needed. And that's why the UFC's trashing him and jumping him verbally for just merely getting eye poked and not continuing. So it's crazy stuff, like crazy stuff. That's what I think. I've always thought Conor versus Alvarez felt too easy. I agree, but he did barely weave out the way of them shots. You know what I mean? There were some close ones in every exchange, but I do agree, dude. You never know. You never know. McGregor Aldo? I don't know if they would do it for those high-profile fights, but there has been a few. There has been a few where you are weirded out by it. Moicano gave his neck to Islam, wanted out. Also on a day's notice, though. We could write down like a list of fights that we think were sort of debatable. You know what I'm saying? Is McGregor Cerrone rigged? No, that is just Cerrone. If it wasn't Cerrone, I'd say maybe that's too perfect of a comeback, but it is Cerrone. There's no way Lawler versus Price wasn't rigged. Yeah, I think that was a very odd situation as well. I mean, I could start writing some of these down. Dana and Rogan have a secret gambling ring. Okay. Thank you for the $2. It might be true. You know Dana's like massively into gambling as well. I would not be surprised. Name your goated fights. Ben Askren versus Jorge Masvidal was fixed, wasn't it? No, I think... Oh, I don't know, you know. It is odd, chat. Don't you think whenever they need something spectacular happens? You know? Like, there's a lot of magic moments that sort of like... Even Diaz not following up on Edward. But I know that Diaz is retarded, but still. You know? Whenever they need something spectacular tends to happen. Not Holloway Gaethje. I feel like that was fair. It's just at the end of the fight, they're both that type of fighter. But yeah, I don't know. Crazy shit happens, you know? Motherfuckers wanting the Ilya Charles fight to be fixed as if that wash bum didn't fix his fight with Gamrot. Why do you think he fought again immediately? Alright, shut up. Don't ruin it by just saying everything's fixed. But there's a couple fights that have been like weirdly suspicious. Andre Sukumtar not finishing O'Malley by standing up when he had a broken fucking leg and shooting takedowns. Am I wrong? Am I wrong or am I right? O'Malley on a broken leg hopping around and Andre Sukumtar grappling with him to make sure that he wins a decision. It's pathetic, isn't it? Like, they're so weird fights. Such weird fights. Now everyone thinks every damn UFC fight's rigged. Yeah, I agree though. Habib McGregor was rigged. Habib Gaethje was rigged. Habib Poirier was rigged. Habib Iaquinta was rigged, I think. Habib Edson Barboza was rigged. Habib Michael Johnson was rigged. Habib Abel Trujillo was rigged. Habib Gleason Tebow was rigged. Habib versus RDA was rigged. Makhachev versus Oliveira was rigged. Makhachev versus Moicano was rigged. Makhachev Volkanovski 2 was rigged. Makhachev Volkanovski 1 was rigged. Just to name a few at random that I think could have been rigged. I'd say those were the ones. Makhachev versus Chris Wade was rigged. He didn't squeeze that guillotine hard enough. He would have finished him. Makhachev versus Bobby Green. Dan, you're just telling me that he like easily subs them in like a minute? When other guys struggle? I mean, Makhachev, Bobby Green, clearly rigged. Makhachev versus Dan Hooker, clearly rigged. Makhachev versus Adriano Martins was actually the only one I don't think was rigged. But yeah. Makhachev versus Arman Sarukian was rigged. Makhachev versus Cajun Johnson was rigged. There's a lot. There was a lot, really. Chael front flipping into a Fedor TKO was a little sus. It was sus indeed. Very, very sus indeed. Good sir. Figgy's last 2 fights were sus. No, not his last 2 at bantamweight. I disagree. His one against Sandhagen was very odd though, wasn't it? Very, very strange. Even that he like supposedly snapped his leg and then he was back in there against Montel Jackson. Not that long afterwards as well. You know?